I welcome you to this session of ISO, and today we are going to start a new series on auditing. So, the standard pertaining to this is 19,011 2018. That is the latest version. But the initial standard was on auditing was issued in the year 1996, and that was ISO 14010, and that was perhaps applicable to the organizations who were running quality management system as well as ISO 14001. So that was the purpose of having this number as 14010. And then came 14011 in 1996 again, and 14,000 this first edition of ISO 19,011, which is the current edition, which is 19,011 2018. It cancels all earlier editions of this standard, which are ISO 19,011 2002, and then all earlier editions of 10,011, which were originally issued in the year 1990, then 10,011 Part 2 in 1991, and 10,011 Part 3 in 1991, and 14,010 in 1996. So the original standard was meant for auditing quality management systems. But then this auditing was extended to environment management system also, and the auditing standard was also numbered as 14,000 series, 14,010, and that was in 1996, and then 14,011. Now today we have ISO 19,011 2018, that is the latest standard. So we are going to talk about this particular latest standard on auditing, and this can be a basis for auditing any kind of system, whether it is quality management system or environment management system, or maybe the occupational health and safety management system, that is 45,011. Okay, so now to start with, let me tell you that ISO, the International Organization for Standardization, is a worldwide federation of national standards bodies, that is member bodies. The work of preparing international standards is normally carried out through ISO technical committees. Each member body interested in a subject for which a technical committee has been established has the right to be represented on that committee. International organizations, governmental and non-governmental, in liaison with ISO, also take part in the work, and ISO collaborates closely with the International Electrotechnical Commission on all matters of electrotechnical standardization. And the international standards are drafted in accordance with the rules given in ISO IAC Directive Part 3. The main task of technical committee is to prepare international standards draft international standards accepted by the technical committees are circulated to the member bodies for voting, and publication as an international standard requires approval by at least 75% of the members casting a vote. Attention is drawn to the possibility that some of the elements of this particular international standard may be subject to the patent rights. Also ISO shall not be held responsible for identifying any or all such patent rights. So ISO is keeping away from these patent rights, and the individuals who are using these standards, they are supposed to be checking this aspect. Okay, so let us now come back to the topic of internal auditing, or rather auditing. The auditing can be put into several parts, like the auditing of any system, or the auditing of the quality management system, or the auditing of a combined system with ISO 9001 and 14001, and also an integrated system where we consider all the three standards, that is, standard on quality ISO 9001, standard on environment ISO 14001, and also occupational health and safety 45001, that is 45001 2018. So we have to take care of the various aspects of the auditing, where the auditing terminology is also supposed to be understood. So in the next session, we will cover all the terms and definitions which are pertaining to auditing. So that will be our next purpose of our meeting. Now let me tell you that the guidelines for quality and environment management system auditing, the scope is, this international standard provides guidance on principles of auditing, managing the audit program, conducting the quality management system audit and environment management system audits, as well as guidance on the competence of quality and environmental management system auditors. It is applicable to all organizations needing to conduct internal or external audits of quality or the environmental management system, or to manage an audit program. The application of the international standard to other types of audit is possible in principle, provided that a special consideration is paid to identifying the competence needed by the audit team members in such cases. So whatever other system we want to audit, we can audit that based on this particular standard, but the qualification of the auditors has to be accordingly in place. So let us now talk about ISO 19011 2018. That is the standard which we are going to talk about. So this is guideline for auditing management systems. So from quality and environment management systems, now the scope has been widened in 19011-2018 standard So this version of 2018 also covers guidelines for auditing any kind of management systems. So this has become generic in nature, and you can apply this particular standard 19,011-2018 to audit any kind of system, management system, and that's a good news to us. So the contents of this particular standard are: number one, the scope; number two, the normative references. There are no normative references in this particular case, and terms and definitions, which we are going to cover in the next standards, next session. And then the principles of auditing and managing, and number 5 is managing an audit program, and number 6 is conducting an audit. So those sessions will cover these topics, and then number 7 will be competence and evaluation of auditors. So that is the last section in this, and as I told you, this particular standard, ISO 19011-2018, can be applied for auditing any kind of system, not only quality management system, environment management system, or occupational health and safety management system, which is ISO 45000 version. 2018 version of that ISO 45000. And please understand that there are 3 different types of audits. First is the first party audit. That means the internal audit, which you are doing yourself on your system. So if you are doing it internally, that is first party audit. And the second party audit is external provider audit or other external interested party audit. And the third party audit is either the certification audit or accreditation audit, and the statutory, regulatory and similar audits. So those are the third party audits. So when you get certified, a third party comes into play, and those are the certification bodies, and they give you the offer, they charge you certain money, and they carry out the audit of your system, and they see whether your documented system is adequate or not. So adequacy of your documented system is also seen, and then finally they see the implementation of that documented system. So they carry out the audit to the areas which are included in the scope. So the scope can be defined by you depending on where you want the system to be implemented. Suppose you want to limit yourself to, suppose you are based in Delhi, you want to limit yourself to only few sites, you can say 2 or 3 sites, whatever you choose, or you can even say 1 site. So your limitation for application of the system will become one of the sites which can be chosen by you and offered for auditing. So that is how it goes as far as the scope of application of your documented system is concerned. You are the master of your system, and you have to define what is going to be the scope, and accordingly you can carry out internal audit of that particular scope, and then the third party audit or the certification audit will be carried out by certification bodies based on the offer that they give you, and they will carry out the adequacy of audit of your documented system as well as the audit of application of your documented system in your day-to-day working. So that is what it is, and we are going to discuss in the next session the terms and definitions pertaining to the audit as given in this particular standard. In right now we have covered the scope and the normative references, and we are going to cover the terms and definitions. As I told you, there are no normative references to this particular document, which is ISO 19011-2018. And I'll be giving you a copy of that portion which we are going to discuss on a particular day. So accordingly, you will be able to see what is there in this particular section which we are discussing. So thank you very much for watching my video, and we see you next time, and we shall be discussing the terms and definitions pertaining to the audit which we will have to carry out according to ISO 19011-2018, that is the latest version. And the main advantage to us is that all these standards are based on a unified pattern, the numbering system, etc. They are unified, and it is very easy for us to catch the particular clauses of any standard when we carry out audits according to the unified system which is now applicable. So thank you very much for watching my video, and we meet again on next Sunday when we are going to discuss the terms and definitions as given in this particular standard. So bye bye till then. See you next time on Sunday, and we shall be discussing on a very important topic containing the terms and definitions. Thank you. Bye bye. See you again. And please, if you are liking my videos, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, and also share my videos with your friends and colleagues. And also, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and also press the bell icon so that as and when I load my video, the information regarding loading of the video will reach you without any delay, and you will be able to see my videos without any delay. So thank you very much. Bye bye, and see you on next Sunday. Bye.